Hola y bienvenidos a la Daily Hustle. Soy Enrique Byrnes y presidente de esa mejor cerveza. No abate por No Filter Network. Miguelito San Dieguito, not with us today, but check this shit out. He's coming back. This is not a joke. Kowalski will be back in the fold on a regular basis on No Filter Network. That's right. We have something brewing that is going to be fantastic. I mean, you want to talk about adding value to people's lives? Stay tuned. Big announcement coming up. Will the Thrill, not with us today, but each and every single morning, you know, we come on here, we salute not only those two, but each and every one of you properly. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! Remember this, folks, when we are juiceful, we are useful, and when we are juiceless, we are fucking useless. A very pleasant good morning to you on the 5th day of February 2024. The big news yesterday, the A's are officially moving to Sacramento. I created an Instagram video yesterday, put it up later last night. Essentially, in the Daily Hustle today, it says the same thing. My initial reaction to all of this was good. It was about time that something happened. And although it's heartbreaking for Oakland fans, I get it. I understand. Digging through old pictures yesterday, my sister actually found one that she sent to me. And it's my dad and I and my sister. And we're standing outside our house, 302 Old La Honda Road, with gloves in our hands. I have an A's starter jacket on. Shay's got a Giants hat. My dad's sitting there just, kids on either side. The V-Dub Beetle convertible in the back. And I remember that specific day. I remember going to the Oakland Coliseum and watching the A's and the Blue Jays. So the year, I'm going to guess, was probably 83, 84. I was 7, 8. Would that make sense? And just memories that will last a lifetime. I specifically remember going across the San Mateo Bridge in that VW Bug. And I think my sister was sitting shotgun. And I was sitting underneath her feet so I could get the heat from the engine that was coming through. Just epic. I mean, the bay could be 100 degrees in Woodside, right? And then next thing you know, you're going across the bridge and it's 50, and then you get to the other side and it's 80. So just awesome memories. And, ultimately, yes. Is it sad? Of course it's sad. Of course I'm going to miss the Coliseum. But we have to realize that that wasn't the Coliseum that I fell in love with. That wasn't the team, even now that they're putting on the field. It's not the team I fell in love with, rooting for in the 80s. It's not the team I played for in the early 2000s. So sometimes in life, you got to move on. And it's really almost like a relationship and a marriage that lasted 50 some odd years, more than that. And you got to think to yourself, it's not salvageable. And that's where it got. So anyhow, onward and upward, we will continue to pay tribute to the Coliseum. This is obviously their final year in Oakland. The big winner in all of this, though, is the city of Sacramento. This is a great sports city. They've shown that by evidence of what they have done with the Kings to build this sustainable NBA franchise that has been really successful. If you want to look at it, the way the entire Sacramento community gets behind them, from filling that stadium on a nightly basis to lighting the beam after the wins. It's a great sports town. And not only do you have Sacramento there, but it's just all the surrounding areas and the fact that SAC is pretty easy to get to. Sort of the same reason why they have these big baseball tournaments in Manteca or Ripon or whatever. It's centrally located. So I do believe that this is going to be one of the hottest tickets in town. And I was thinking to myself that if they pack that place with 13,111 25 years ago, when I first played for the Sacramento River Cats, they sure as hell are going to pack it when you bring in the Oakland A's, a major league team, to play whoever it is. That is going to be a hot ticket. Now, yesterday, John Fisher, the A's owner, is getting all sorts of grief for saying, hey, look, not only is this an opportunity to come to this intimate ballpark and watch the athletics players, but this will also be a cool opportunity to see guys like Aaron Judge coming to Sacramento to this intimate ballpark to hit nukes out of here. Well, Fisher got absolutely fucking buried for that comment. I'm going to defend him. He's right. He's getting lambasted for saying something that we all thought, of course, I'm going to go to Sacramento to watch Aaron Judge. Of course, I'm going to go to Sacramento to watch Shohei Ohtani. Of course, I'm going to go to Sacramento to watch Mike Trout. Yes. Hey, I love Brent Rooker, but I'm not going to Sacramento to watch Brent Rooker. I'm sorry. He was an all-star last year. I like Rooker, but I'm not specifically going to drive my ass from the Greater Lake Tahoe area, probably about an hour and a half, down to Sac to watch any specific A's player right now. But I promise you, I will do that to go watch Ellie De La Cruz. So I think I'm actually going to give John Fisher some kudos for not shying away from that fact. And he understands where they are. I might be wrong on this. And he's gotten all kinds of hate. And I'm not going to sit here and pile on. It's just no need. I understand how and why A's fans would be frustrated. But the real test of Fisher and the A's ownership group is what they do as they build their team for Las Vegas, for the time in which they will get that new stadium. So that's when it matters, because you are building something now. I would have a 4 or 5 year plan of in 5 years from now, this is when we want to peak, as soon as we get there. Now, does that mean I'm giving up on the next few years? No, fuck no. You got Mark Cott saying that, look, you have some really good people still within the organization. David Force, I feel sorry for him too. I mean, his hands are tied as a general manager with the resources that he has to work with. But if you think about it, if you could have this plan and put the pieces in place where you plan on peaking in about 4 or 5 years, that means the draft right now and the international signs and trades are fucking gigantic. I am going to try to stockpile as much young talent as I possibly can right now. And if we lose 150 games, I don't care. I'm being very serious. It doesn't mean I'm going to put a dog shit product on the field. Look, these guys are big leaguers, and they should be able to go out there and compete. But I promise you, I'm going to do everything in my power as a member of the Oakland Athletics organization to make sure we are stockpiling young studs, one after another. And then you get to Vegas in 4 years from now, 5 years from now, or for all we know, hey, maybe it's a new stadium in Sacramento. But you get to that point, and now, I brought a gun to the gunfight. How about that? Baseball all of a sudden got a lot easier. And you could surround those guys with a couple superstars, a couple big-time signs. That is the winning formula. So, John Fisher, hey, I appreciate your transparency. I love the honesty. And yes, I will come out to watch Aaron Judge. You're damn fucking right, man. All right, that's it. I would have loved to stay on here all morning. I might even come on later today. Kids got a ski race out at Sugar Bowl. Snowing outside could be a bit of an adventure getting out there. But just wanted to come on and give a few more thoughts about the A's move to Sacramento. Okay, everyone have a fantastic weekend. A lot of love. And like I said, if I get some time later today, I'll come back on and finish the Daily Hustle proper. And by the way, we are presented by Bet Online. That's right, I almost forgot. The #1 online betting destination. The Final Four is here. MLB is here. Go to Bet Online for all the latest news, scores, odds, and predictions. Enter the promo code BLEAV, capital BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. Bet Online. The game starts here. And also, don't forget to go to tryverge.com. A little lemon, a little honey, a little cannabis rolled up into one shot of absolute goodness that usually, if I could open this thing, why all of a sudden it gets so hard to open these motherfuckers? Ugh. I put my teeth through it. I got it. So, take this shot together. Very soothing on the throat. And absolutely delicious. If you're looking for sustained energy, tryverge.com. And go to ericbyrnes.com to pick up your brand new copy of the Let Them Play Parenting and Coaching Guide to Youth Sports. While you're there, get a foot reflexology board. Increases blood flow, decreases inflammation. Great for the mind, great for the body, great for the soul. Eric Byrnes, EricByrnes.com. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, feeling generous, leave a 5-star review, and greatly appreciate it. Okay. That is all, folks.